What is up, internet, my podcast listeners? This is your host, Rafael Majashevsky, for another edition of Cut the Shit, Get Fit. It is November the 13th, Friday the 13th, during this fucking year of COVID pandemic bullshit. So, just watch out for yourself. Because actually driving into the clinic this morning, literally witnessed a guy cutting off the person in front of me. Then red light happened, and what do you know? Freaking car accident right in front of me. Anyway, protect yourself, be careful, don't do stupid shit, and let's get into the show. So, because it is November, this is literally the time to start thinking about what you're going to plan for 2021 for your fitness and health goals. I tend to plan my entire year in October. And I've gone through this concept before of writing out my goals in 5 different categories before. And I want to bring this up again because, you know, if you're like me, you're fucking busy. You're not going to scroll through all my episodes and listen to the one I posted last year around this time and go, damn, this is really good. I need to start doing that. Let's be real. No one's like that. So this is what I do. Every October, I know it's November, but get on your ass. Let's do this shit together. 5 categories of goals. Write them down. So these are the categories. Number 1, physical goals. Number 2, emotional goals. Number 3, spiritual goals. Number 4, financial goals. And number 5, personal goals. So I write 5 goals in those 5 categories, and I go on a concept of if money wasn't an issue, time wasn't an issue, just like everything fell into place, what would those goals be? I write them down. And then I go, say my physical goal is to run a full marathon in 2021. I find the marathon I want to run on, say it's in May of 2021, and I know I need 4 months of training minimum. How does that look like in my calendar? How do I reverse engineer from the day that I run the marathon to the day that I start? How does that look? And I start breaking down that goal from months to weeks to days. And now I have a set plan in my planner. And that's another thing. Get a freaking planner. If you're I'm going to handwrite everything that I do person, awesome. Go get a freaking planner. If you're a type of person that likes to, utilize your phone, your Google Calendar, or whatever the hell that you use nowadays, fucking use it. And do that for every single category and every single goal that you write down. As you start writing these things down, you develop an entire year's worth of to-dos. And when you know that, okay, January, the month of January, I need to run a minimum of 20 kilometers a week. I need to save $347.36 a week to meet my goal that I want to have enough money by July 20th to go to Disneyland in August, and hopefully Disneyland is open by then, right? All these things add up into your calendar if you've created those goals in those 5 categories and you're trying to aim and hit all of those things. Now, this might seem like a lot. It's overwhelming. 2020 was a shit show, but you know what? We've been in this for 8 months for the majority of us. Like, I get in the beginning, the first 2-3 months, everyone was going through shit. Everyone didn't know what to do. Everyone was losing their jobs. But now this is our new normal. Like everyone was saying in the beginning, and fucking people hated it. And they're like, this is bullshit. I don't want to hear that. We're going to go back to normal eventually. By whatever 2 months, the whole thing's going to blow over. No, this shit is not going to go anywhere. We need to adapt. We need to rise above the bullshit, right? So let's get your life back in order. If it's finally figuring out a routine. Like, in some states, gyms are closed, some states are open. Like, whatever your situation is, deal with it. You know, like, you can't influence the environment around you. You can't, well, you can influence it, but you can't control it. You physically can't control what's going on in the world right now. So you got to control what you can within your own life to make it better. No one is really going to give a fuck about, oh, woe is me, this whole pandemic is the reason why I can't lose weight, is the reason why I can't build muscles, the reason why I can't get strong, my gym is closed, or my gym has restrictions, I don't like the new system. Like, fuck, it's going to be like this for a long time, so you better get used to it or find other ways of doing it, you know? Like, I think we're beyond that point where we need to stop feeling sorry for each other and push forward and become a better human being, right? Stuff like this tests people, right? It really tests your, you know, your freaking core values, like deep inside you. It's going to test you. And if you rise above it, you're going to become a better person for it. You're going to inspire other people, and you are going to be the shit. You're going to fucking rock 2021, right? I have a lot of energy for some reason. I don't know what it is. Plan out 2021. Plan it with a mindset that it's going to be the best year ever. That's how I'm going into 2021. I am looking forward to the next, 7 weeks we have left? 8 weeks? I can't even count anymore. How many weeks do we have left until 2021? Let's say it's 8 weeks. So you have 2 months. No, it's going to be less. Yeah, I think we have 7 weeks left in 2020, yeah. So fucking devise a plan. Take nothing, like, just fucking go for it. I'm not even making sense right now. Like, this is how fired up I am. Because I feel like everyone right now needs some bit of push to finish off this year. Like, the shit that I've seen my friends go through, my coworkers, like, the shit is real. Like, every single one of us is dealing with their own shit at such a higher level, and it just feels like every week, for me especially, is something new that's just piling on top. And I'm just like, I'm at a point now where it doesn't even fucking faze me. I just go, yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense that this person would get COVID. Yep, that makes sense that this person that I know lost their job. Yep, this makes sense that fucking this person got evicted from their house. I totally get it now. Like, that, this is just how it is now, right? Like, I'm so used to the disappointment that it doesn't even faze me anymore. So there's no point in dwelling it, knowing that it's constantly going to happen. It's just at a larger scale this year. So I think we got to take 2020 and fucking learn from it, right? If all of us can get through 2020, 2021 is going to be a breeze. If you come out of it with this mindset that I have right now, that it's going to be the best year for crushing any fitness, health related goals, as well as every other personal goal, financial goal, spiritual goal, whatever it is. 2021 needs to get checked in the face to make sure it's not like 2020. This is the final quarter. We need to devise a plan to make sure we come back next year with a lot of strength, a lot of motivation, a lot of accountability. Find, what motivated you in the first place. This is a technique and a thing I learned very early on, that anytime I lose motivation to do anything, I go back to what makes me feel motivated. Like, sometimes when I'm struggling to get my workouts in and, find the motivation to get out of my desk and all right, I'm gonna go warm up, I'm gonna fucking load some plates on the bar and do whatever, I start thinking about when I was in high school and I was overweight and I fucking hated every second of my life. And then that moment where I got introduced to exercise, and that moment that I saw weight coming off, and that feeling like, holy shit, I finally did it, that's what motivates me to train. That's what gets me out of bed and going, fuck, I can't wait to get into the gym and smash some weights around, right? You got to think back to what motivated you in the first place. Like literally sit down. Like, we're in a constant state of just reacting to stuff. We never actually take a second or even a minute. Like, imagine just a minute, 60 seconds. We don't even take 60 seconds of our day to like be in the moment, to think about what the fuck is going on in our heads. We are constantly drowning in emails, flipping through Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, mindlessly watching TV series to get away from what's actually inside our head. What the fuck is going inside in our head? Take 60 seconds a day to actually think about what the fuck is going on. Because sometimes it will lead you into things that you would not have thought of if you didn't take the time to. You know, when I get struggling into my business and running my business, I try to remember, like, what motivated me to get, excited about building my brand, building my business. I find those people that, inspire me, that are in the business arena, and I just like consume their content a little bit. Sometimes just hearing their voice, watching a video of them, I just get so amped up. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna start working 16-hour days again like I did before. I'm gonna wake up even earlier. I'm gonna work even later because I know that's the shit that motivates me. Woo! Damn, that was fire. I'm gonna end it there because I don't know how much more you guys can take of me just like yelling into your ears, but this is the stuff that I'm gonna do. One more thing. This popped up on my feed, and this couldn't have come at a better time. It was a quote by Kobe Bryant that went somewhat like, I can't stand lazy people. I don't understand them, and I don't want to. Don't be that lazy person. Be the person like Kobe Bryant, who is a workhorse, and that kind of mindset, like I was mentioning earlier, is going to give you success in every facet of your life. Don't be like the herd. Don't be like the rest of the people out there. Be like Kobe Bryant. Be the person that you want to be in 2021. That's it for me, you guys. Thank you for listening. Hit the show notes, add me on Facebook and Instagram. I post a lot of stuff other than my podcast. Thank you. Give me a 5-star review on iTunes or anywhere else you listen to your podcast. That's it for me. Until next time, you guys.